Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Today I'm excited to show you how to make a super simple and delicious stir-fried bok choy dish. This recipe is really easy to follow and it brings out the fresh, crisp flavors of the bok choy beautifully. So without further ado, let's get started. When it comes to bok choy, sand and dirt can often get trapped between the leaves, so prepping it right is super important. First, peel off the outer leaves by hand and give it a good rinse under running water. After that, let it soak in water for about 15 minutes. This helps keep it fresh and crisp. Be sure to drain the water thoroughly after soaking. Next, go ahead and separate the leaves from the stalks with your hands. Of course, you can use a knife if you prefer. If the stalks are a bit thick, just break them into smaller pieces. This is because the leaves cook faster than the stalks, so separating them helps everything cook evenly and taste even better. Finally, we're left with the core of the bok choy. The top part can be a bit tough, so let's cut that off. Before we start cooking, let's get some ginger and garlic ready. Slice them up nice and thin. Start by heating your pan over medium heat and toss in the sliced ginger and garlic. Once you can smell their aroma, add the bok choy stems. They take a bit longer to cook, so let them saute until they're slightly translucent, about 3 minutes for me. Next, add the leaves and turn the heat up to high. It might look like a lot of leaves at first, but don't worry. They'll shrink down in less than a minute. Cook until the leaves are nice and tender. Then lower the heat and sprinkle in some sugar. If you like it sweeter, feel free to add a bit more. Also add just a pinch of salt, just a pinch, because we're adding oyster sauce later and we don't want it too salty. For stir-fried vegetables, seasoning at the end helps keep them from releasing too much water. Once everything's mixed well, transfer the dish to a plate. Let's make our oyster sauce mix. Adding soy sauce, Shaoxing wine, oyster sauce, white pepper and water. Stir it all together while bringing it to a simmer until you see it bubbling. Then, turn the heat down to low and slowly add the cornstarch slurry. You can adjust the thickness to your liking. Add more for a thicker sauce or less for a thinner one. Keep stirring as you go until the sauce reaches the consistency you prefer. All right, the final step is to drizzle that fresh oyster sauce over your dish and it's ready to enjoy. Take a bite. The stems are crisp and tender, and the leaves soak up all that delicious sauce. It's absolutely tasty. This dish is super easy to make, and I hope you give it a try. It definitely won't disappoint. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.